Again. Oh my god, now comes the train. Another video from Expedition Hawk. Today's video will be about Hello guys and girls, welcome to another video from Expedition Hawk. Today's video will be about one of the absolute best tools to expand your outdoor life. And I'm of course talking about kayaks. In particular, I'm going to talk about inflatable, foldable kayaks, because that's the type of kayak I think every people can have and can use, you know. Not all people have room for the bigger kayaks, which has to go on the roof or in the garage and all this when you store it. So yeah, inflatable kayak. This is an Itiwit kayak, and in my opinion it is one of the absolute best inflatable kayaks for outdoor use. I'm not talking about fishing, because I would never recommend fishing from an inflatable kayak. Some do it, me included. I could do it also, but I don't recommend it. Anyways, what you get for the price in this Itiwit kayak, I feel it is unmatchable by anything else I've found. But I'm not saying there's not just as good kayaks out there. I'm just saying that for me, this has been the perfect kayak. And I'm gonna tell you why. Let's dive right into it. And as you can see, this folds down to this practical carrying bag here. It has shoulder straps on the other side here. This model is the Itiwit 2-person model. I use it for solo adventuring, but I've also brought my son on a trip with this, so it does function for 2 persons. I would say even 2 adults, if you don't carry too much luggage. But with this, I've carried, on solo trips, I've carried over 50-60 kilos, I think, of gear in this. So it's a pretty good kayak, I would say, and it fits nicely into this. But as said, let's get on to it and pump this bastard up. I'm gonna do a time lapse of this, and then I'm gonna tell you how much time I exactly spent pumping this up. Let's get on with it. So as you see, it took only a little over 5 minutes, and I will say I didn't actually prepare the valves here, because I have just used this kayak a couple of days ago, so for a little trip here, and I didn't prepare the valves. They were unscrewed, all of them, so you could probably take off like 30 seconds to a minute. So I would say around 4.5 minutes it takes to pump this bad boy up. But let's take it for a spin. Of course, I didn't inflate the seat yet, but that takes 2 breaths of air, so don't mind that. Wow, this is amazing, man. Well, not that I'm sailing upstream, which I am. Even a pretty heavy stream today. That's not so amazing at all, but would you look at this? This is amazing no matter what. And all you really need to be in nature like this is an inflatable kayak, a pair of Wellingtons, which mine are actually the Viking boots, the Force 2 version, and also a waterproof jacket and waterproof pants. Then you're set to go. Maybe some neoprene gloves like this. This is just amazing. Phew! Wow, this is beautiful, man. And guys, this is exactly why I wanted to make this video, because this kayak here has greatly expanded my outdoor life and my opportunities of adventuring, because new places, you know. And I think most of you guys have tried being out on a hiking trip or van lifing, or simply just looking at satellite maps or whatever and seeing some lake, seeing some river, islands, looking at islands and thinking, wow, I wish I could go there. With this kayak, if you add a kayak to your arsenal of outdoor equipment, well, I think you greatly improve your opportunities of adventuring. This kayak right here, the Itiwit 2-person kayak, is an inflatable kayak. I would say like this: when I bought this, I didn't expect much of it. I expected it to like last for one, maybe one, a little hard adventure trip, but I have been so surprised. I can't even imagine a kayak with better value for money than this one, because this kayak right here, it has been with me through thick and thin. I've paddled rivers with it. I've paddled very tough terrain with sharp rocks and stuff like this, both in the Swedish and the Norwegian fjords and lakes, and yeah, I've been so surprised. Now let's take a quick overview of this Itiwit kayak here. As said, this is the 2-person model. They also have one that has the same design but is yellow. That is a 1-seater kayak. If you're only going out on day trips, I would probably take the 1-seater. This one, however, is the perfect fit for expeditioners, adventurers and stuff like this who brings luggage. When I'm sailing in this and I've packed my, my big duffel bag from North Face and stuff like this, it all fits very nicely in this kayak, and it's very easy to sail. It also has 3 fins on the underside of it. You can detach them if you want. Right now mine is detached because I didn't need them today. I was only sailing this quiet river here, so but it does come with the 3 fins. It has 2 in the rear and 1 in the front, and it makes it very stable in the direction, so that's good. But as I said, it comes with 2 seats. I only have one of my seats mounted right now because I sail alone, but it is possible to sail 2 adult persons in this also. But let's take a quick view of it. But let's take a closer look at it. This is... Oh, that sounded like I farted, man. I swear I didn't. It's just so goddamn muddy here, which is why it's so dirty today. I'm gonna hose it down when I get home. I said this is the 2-seater version. You can see here, get a closer look, that I only mounted one of the seats here. A cool part about it is that you can see here the logos on the floor. It actually says where to place the seats if you have both seats installed. And under this seat there's also a logo that shows this is the perfect position if you're traveling alone in the kayak. I will say though, normally when I go on adventures in this kayak, I bring a large North Face duffel bag up here. I believe it is the extra large version. I think it's around 110 liters or something. Anyways, it fits perfectly up here, and I just slide the seat more towards the rear here. And then behind me I have a smaller duffel bag, which is that one right there, the blue and black one. Fits perfect. In the rear here you also have this elastic cord where you can mount even more luggage. And I myself have just tied a piece of paracord here to drag it up to shore if it is in difficult places. This fabric right here that the whole outer shell is made of is a very durable type of fabric. It's as I said, I've gone over multiple rocks with this, and you can hear it. It's a very durable fabric. You can buy various pumps for it. I just bought this big hand pump here. You can also buy a smaller pump, and you can even buy a 12-volt pump for it, which you can just connect to the 12-volt socket in your car, and you can inflate it near the car. I should have bought that one, man. Anyways, it also comes in this carry bag right here. The whole kayak is around 14 kilos, which is nice. I don't think it's too heavy. And when it's folded down and put in the bag here, it fits nicely in any trunk of any car. So, well, of course, if you have a very small car, maybe it doesn't fit in your trunk. But and though, yeah, I forgot to mention one important thing, guys. This carry bag right here, when you fold the kayak down again after using it and you want to put it in the bag, it is no problem at all. It's actually very easy to get it inside the bag. You don't have to be an engineer to pack this down again, which is generally a problem, I think, with many products of this kind, that they're very easy to get out of the bag, but they're very difficult to get in the bag again. I hear an ambulance. Stop messing with my video, man. So let me just say, guys, that this is one of the absolute best buys in my outdoor adventuring gear department. It has brought me to many new places which I wouldn't be able to go if I didn't have this kayak. When I bought this kayak, I actually started out looking at solid kayaks, you know, sea kayaks of fiber or aluminium and all this, but I quickly changed my mind because I wanted like a foldable kayak or inflatable kayak of some sort, because I didn't want it to take up so much space, and I wanted to be able to put it in the trunk of my smaller car, not only on the roof of my adventure van and all this. So I looked at a lot of inflatable kayaks because I thought that was what I wanted, you know, but I was a little scared that they wouldn't be able to hold up with adventuring, because it is an inflatable kayak, and you know, I think I had maybe the same suspicion that many other people may have, that they're not so durable. But I'm telling you, this kayak right here, it's durable. It's really durable, and it's an inflatable kayak, man. And I actually bought this particular kayak just because I stumbled upon it while I was searching for inflatable kayaks, and I bought it because I liked the looks of it, and also because I think I saw 1 or 2 videos, which was all I could find about this kayak. So I kind of took a chance because I just wanted this one. So I actually drove to Germany to pick this kayak up, because we don't have any places here in Denmark that sells these kayaks. But it's been well worth it, I would say like that. I know there's a lot of brands out there, Advanced Elements and Cellular or whatever they're called, all of them. I don't know if they're equally as good. Maybe they are, maybe some are better, I don't know. But for me, this one has been perfect. And let me say right away that I have no affiliation at all with Itiwit. They didn't send me this kayak. I bought it for my own money, and I knew nothing about it when I got it. But now I definitely know a lot about this kayak, and I will say I can recommend this 110%. If you're looking for an inflatable kayak, this one. If you're looking to expand your outdoor life, adventuring life, or you know, go to islands and all this is a very good pick, guys, and that's just what I wanted to say with this video. I think this kayak deserves another video on YouTube, so now it has one. And as I said, my main goal about this video is, you know, to tell you guys that you can expand your outdoor life immensely by getting yourself a kayak if you don't already have one. Any kayak, just get a kayak, man, or a canoe, whatever you want, but it will take you places that you haven't been before. That's what it's all about. So this is it for today's video, guys, about this amazing inflatable kayak here. Just get out there, man. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, post a comment if there's something you want to know, not if there's something you want to ask me, because don't ask me how to make lasagna or stuff like this, because I don't even know, man. But I do know about outdoor life. So yeah, leave a comment, guys. Until next time, I hope you had a beautiful start here in 2020, and I hope it will continue that way, both for you and for me. No matter what, Expedition Hawk signing off for today. Now where's my goddamn sneakers chocolate?